Wonderful, awesome people. It is day 4 in the Driven Devotion. Day 4 is entitled, Don't Miss the Moment, from Luke chapter 10, verses 37 through 40, which reads as follows. She had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. This is another familiar passage in the Word in which we all know Jesus came to visit the house of Mary, and while Martha was busy trying to get all the food and everything prepared, Mary was at the feet of Jesus listening to his teachings, and Martha became agitated about that because she thought Mary should be helping. And the thing about this is, of course, Martha wasn't doing a bad thing. She was doing what a good hostess would do, and hospitality was particularly important in the culture at that time. So she was doing a good thing, but the thing is, she wasn't doing the best thing. And oftentimes we can be distracted not by things that are necessarily evil or wrong, but just that things that are not the best thing, particularly at that time. And we have to discern whether or not what we are spending our time on, because our time is a currency and there's no refunds on our time. So we have to ask ourselves if we are spending our time on the best thing. So, it's important that we support our family. It's important that we put a roof over their head, that we're able to feed our children. But are we doing so much in providing for them and doing all those things for them that we're not spending time with them? So we can work, extra hours and overtime and doing all that stuff so that we can put that roof over their head, have a big home. But are we missing out on that intimate time with them? Because again, we can't get that time back. What we spend our time on, we have spent our time on, and we have to sit back and evaluate and ask ourselves if what we have spent our time on, is it worth it? And if we find out that it's not, then we need to correct that as soon as possible before we lose any more time, whether it be with family or whether it be with our children, whether it be with our spouse, or whatever that might be, whether that time is with God, because we're so distracted by other things that we don't even have time to spend with him. So again, evaluate, what are you spending your time on? All right, can't wait for you to share your takeaways. Drop them in the comments section so you can be a blessing to others. See you tomorrow.